you know what I'm saying? Anyhow, we're going to go to our first topic. And it's going to be Meghan of the Markle family. It's the Merkel man.
I learned today.
Yeah.
I learned, I've been wondering this. I've been racking my head like, why is Piers Morgan so anti-Meg? Like, what, like...
Nah, but he's funny though.
Yeah, he's funny. He's funny,
bro.
but he's usually quite impartial. Like, not all the time, but like, there's certain things that he's just very biased about.
He's too rude.
But sometimes he's very like, he makes sense sometimes.
Yeah.
But it just seemed like this Meghan tirade you're really hitting that, boy. This Meghan tirade just seemed to be a bit too strong. And then I seen a video on Twitter, and he's in an interview, and he's talking about how they used to be friends, but obviously once she married Prince Harry, you're feeling it, innit?
He's probably jealous.
Yeah, it is. That's exactly it. So he said that we used to be friends, but obviously once Prince Harry and her got together, obviously for him, he don't really want her fraternizing with no members of the press. So he was saying how she's a wonderful woman, this, that, she's so nice. Obviously he enjoys her on Suits as well. And then boom, married Prince Harry, and obviously now they're not cool anymore. So now that explains everything, because he's too invested. You can see the heartache, the pain when he talks about her.
He's jealous.
But yeah, go on, Mike. What are you gonna say?
Yeah, like you said, you didn't really know like the whole shebang, innit?
I knew that they were coming out the royal family, but I didn't know it was that serious.
Oh well, they hate her, bruv. They hate her, bruv. So, from obviously what happens is obviously Harry's married to this girl, Meghan, falling in love.
The
black sheep, innit? Do you know what I mean? To them, she's a nignog. That's the way they see her. That's how they see her. And like, obviously, everything was happening.
In their head, she can't be part of us.
That's what it is, kind of thing.
Man.
So obviously, when she's coming, obviously, like there's a lot of tradition with the royal family. This is where I can kind of understand, like, the royal family's part of like point of view and things. Yeah. There's a lot of tradition within the royal family. Like I used to work with this girl that was a royalist. Yeah. So her thing is she loved the royal family. Like she knew everything about them. She fought the war power. She'd be in power. Like all this kind of stuff. So like they have traditions and like you do this, you do this, you do this. You have to be like this. Obviously they had a renegade back in the day called Diana from Wales. And obviously they ran her off the road, allegedly. I don't know, hit and run. I don't know. Anyway, so when Meghan came in, was like, you know what? Fuck traditions. I'm going to murk things off a bit. I'm going to wear the colour nail painting that they might be a bit off with. And they were kind of like, whoa. Not only are you a black sheep.
She won't understand it, but she's American, I said.
Yeah, she's American.
Yeah, she won't understand it though. Like, let her be, fam.
Alright, cool. Let me ask you a question, yeah? Let's just say you marry a Caucasian female, yeah? Yeah? She's as white as the paper as on the A4 piece, yeah? She comes into your yard, yeah?
What? That comparison was just not necessary. It just wasn't necessary. It just wasn't. What if a white person said you were as black as tarmac?
I'll shout racism.
As black as the night sky, fam. What would you have said then?
Or when we turn off the light, they can't see.
Yeah, trust me. Just teeth.
I would say no. That the night sky one, I'll say that's a good simile. So I'll let them get.
What about burnt charcoal?
Black as charcoal, Man uses charcoal for moisturizer. Who said that? Not me. Anyway, continue. Go on.
So yeah, she comes into your yard now, and obviously in your yard there's sort of things like the house smelling. There's like you have to not prostrate for the mum, but like bow down. I don't know, little things like that. Little things like this. Yeah, she comes into the yard and she doesn't hit all the respectful things she's meant to do. Like she calls your mum by her first name, or I don't know, little things like that. Yeah, you're gonna feel a bit like, oh, your mom's gonna be like, you come into my yard. I'm sure my son has told you the appropriate things to do and you're not doing it. If you see it from that point of view, you can see the royal family's kind of like,
I know what you mean.
Do you know what I mean? You're not following the way that you're meant to follow. Yeah. So that's what I think their main beef with Meghan is. She's a renegade.
But then you say that, but one thing about us Africans is that we're quite accommodating. So we'll give you the benefit of the doubt.
Thank you. Yeah.
Up until a point where it looks like you're taking the piss.
Yeah.
Like the first, like when, like say for example, when your white friends come over and they go to like you call your mum by the first name. After the first time, second time, by them times you've already told them like, yo, you need to call her uncle, auntie. And your white brethren, they know that raw when they come over, it's uncle, auntie, and
my white brothers used to call my mum auntie, fam.
Yeah. Everyone know after a while. They know. So once you've been given opportunity, but in this one, it just seems like they've been very hostile.
They did not give her an opportunity,
and they've been subtly hostile. They ain't been bait with it, but like things like wearing that gollywog thing.
Huh?
Remember that gollywog?
What gollywog?
Yeah, someone wore a piece of gollywog jewelry to the wedding, bruv. Cool. That's a violation. Johnny, do you know what gollywog is?
No,
it's like a old school caricature, like a cartoon character of like a black person in it. Yeah. So it's just like a black. Yeah, Mike will show you a picture in it, but yeah. So one of the royals wore that to the wedding.
They wore that to the wedding.
Yeah,
they're violating already.
They're violating, and then on top of that, yeah, you got the press that are very blatantly being OTT. Like they do comparison articles, yeah, and they'll post one article where it says, "Oh, look at Kate. Kate's wearing this, lovely this or nice nail polish, very dazzling and striking." Meghan will do the same thing, and they'll say,
I know.
Say she's out of pocket. Look at her, rebellious.
That's what I'm saying. We'll never be the same in society's eyes. Do you get it? And I feel like they felt threatened by her.
Yeah,
because they knew that she was gonna change a lot, and make them understand that, bro, skin color is just skin color. Do you get it? But fam, it is what it is now, man.
But people are forgetting, yeah, and what I don't like is people are saying, oh, these guys are anti-press. They've never been anti-press. So let's get this thing out. Let's clear it up. They're cool with doing the whole press thing, but what they're not cool with is harassment. And Harry's been on record even before he married Meghan. He's been on record and he says, I don't like the English press, all the way back to his mum's death. Because apparently, I didn't know this. Apparently, when she died. There's an interview where Harry talks about it. When she died, or when she had the accident, she was in the car, apparently she had some sort of head injury, and the press were taking photos.
She was gonna change a lot though.
Yeah, rather than helping her, the press are there taking pictures of her in the accident.
Bro,
I feel like everything's planned though. Yeah,
but forget that, bruv. Imagine, God forbid, let's just say we see someone in a car crash. What's your first instinct?
To help.
Is it not to help? These men are taking photos and doing up, this is going to be front page news tomorrow, rather than going to attend to the lady.
Bro, he was 8 years old, and they were basically, was he 8? He was young anyway.
He was young.
And they were instructing him to be sad, walking behind the hearse of a thing.
Yeah.
If you're 8 there, and you already know that the media had they didn't cause the death of your mum, but they had what's the word? They were inactive in the way of death.
They wanted to portray it like it's a movie,
not
bro.
even that, the way that she was living her life was because of the press, yeah? You're going to have some hatred towards them. So he already has some animosity towards them, yeah? I'm going to just, again, benefit the devil's advocate thing,
benefit of the doubt, yeah.
So, you see Meghan and Harry now, yeah? Not part of the royal family and all this kind of shit. They're doing interviews, Netflix, book deals, all this kind of thing, and they're making peas in it. So from the people that are on the royalist side of things, they're going, well, this is just a money ploy. Don't get twisted, royal family is rich in it, but they don't have as much control over their money. Yeah. If Meghan is telling them, yo, we can do this, book deal, you have more control over your money and what you do.
Yeah.
So they're in their head, it's kind of like Meghan's kind of manipulating you to go down this avenue so that she can do whatever she wants, using the royal family as a money generator to live the life that she wants to live. So she's making money off of us.
Yeah.
That's another way they see it.
Yeah, but they can't say that because Meghan tried to do the royalty.
How do you know? I don't, that's the thing.
No, it's not, you can't dispute it. It's fact. She came, her career at Suits, she gave it up.
Yeah.
She came to England, she tried to do the royal thing.
Yeah.
And the media was very hostile towards her. Those are the facts.
No, you're right. They were.
They were very. Every time she tried to do something, they were hostile.
Bro, I remember watching something, and this all stuck with me. There's one time where like there's a certain thing, yeah, you're meant to wear like a white dress with white nails. Like there's a something you're meant to do.
Yeah.
Meghan specifically. You nearly got me. You nearly got me. You didn't get me. Y'all niggas try.
Pacific or specific? Which one?
Specifically.
Oh.
Yeah. Wore black nails and a black dress.
Right.
On purpose.
How do you know she did it on purpose?
Because
she would have been told to what she needs to wear.
She would have been told to wear white, but she wore black.
But that's the thing about royal, bro. How can you be telling me what to wear, fam?
No. On that one, I can agree. Like, if there's certain traditions that you're meant to adhere to, then go ahead and do that, innit? And but how far along was that? Like, how far along was that in her royal tenure?
It was early. It was early after the wedding. It wasn't too long after the wedding.
But you can she's not from here, and she's not from the UK. So there's an element. Look, I'm not gonna act like say she may not have played a part in it, because again, we don't know her personally. I don't know what she's like. She could be, from what we see on the outside, she looks like a lovely woman. She could be very difficult. You know, she could be a difficult person. Like there's bare actors and you know, musicians that seem to appear very nice, and behind the scenes they're divas. They're hard work. So I'm not gonna act and say, you know what, Meghan's an angel, because I don't know, but it's very obvious and very apparent that the British media, who Harry has stated before he met Meg that he didn't like, has been very hostile towards her. And I don't like the narrative they're trying to portray now, which is that this is all Meghan's fault, because Harry's never fought with them in the first place anyway. There's been bare interviews where he's just been like, you know what? Pretty much he's just said, bun you, man, innit? What was that interview he was in the middle of? He just ran off.
He's the black sheep of the house.
Yeah.
he's you know, he's half yardie as well.
Yeah.
He's half yardie, bro.
I sense it in him.
He's half yardie,
bro.
Mike, don't come with your queen nonsense.
Do you know two things? He's half
don't
yardie.
Do it.
Do you know, yeah, back in like the 1950s, the Queen, yeah, back in the day.
Stop it.
Yeah,
Mike.
Bro, there's it's out there, there's rumours, and when there's smoke, there's fire, and I'm burning. Yeah. The Queen, back in the 1950s and them things there, Windrush, yeah, you know the Windrush man that come from Jamaica. The Queen had jungle fever, bro. The Queen was ucking the brothers.
Stop
the
it.
Queen. Tyrone, yes, wonderful chicks got there. Bring that cookie here, Tyrone.
I knew the Queen always like big dicks, son.
Why? Hey, boy. Respect the Queen, please.
I must say, Jamie doesn't give me dick like this.
Listen, I don't want no MI6, no Royal Guards.
The Queen like black dick, fam.
Bro, imagine the Queen, yeah, goes to yardie.
How old is she now? How old is she now?
She's 70s, 80s, something, yeah. Yardie rave,
gave
yeah.
her more life.
More life, bro. She's in a yardie rave, yeah. She's out there. She got a tiara on, yeah. She's in the yardie rave, yeah. Legs open, yeah.
Oh, so no. Mike. No.
She's up there. Come to me, Tyrone.
No.
Come to me. Tyrone, bomber clock, Tyrone. Give the Queen the 5-star Fox Plus and a bomber there. Tyrone, give it. Boom. Bro. On top of the Queen. Bang. A tutu up in the air, bruv. Oh, yes, Tyrone. Yes, I'll give you a 90 for this, an MBE. Yes, an MBE for this, Tyrone.
It's the vodka. It's the vodka, Mike. It's the vodka.
Mike, please respect the Queen, innit? Please.
Yeah, some of that.
I don't even mind the Queen.
This guy's a criminal, bro.
Some of that Bob Marley. I love that Bob Marley. Too right. Toodaloo. All I'm gonna say.
Your imagination's wild, bro.
Wow, bro. He needs them boots.
You know what I mean? What I'm gonna say is, when that Oprah Winfrey interview comes out, like pay-per-view, WWE pay-per-view, I'm watching that.
Oh, yeah, definitely. Piers Morgan tried to say no one's going to watch it. I was like, brother, are you nuts?
Bro.
We're all looking... Bro.
Trailers. I want to see WWE style trailers, like with the music, rock music in the background, like bang. I'm on it, bro.
Nah, shout out to their marketing team, man. They've done well. This is going to be very interesting. But... I want people to watch this with an open mind. Like, one thing I don't like is when people are like, oh, I'm Team Meghan, or I'm Team... Nah. We don't know them from Adam. You being Team Meghan, Meghan ain't gonna do nothing for
bust your pinky.
Trust me, nothing.
She ain't busting your pinky, bro.
Yeah, exactly, nothing. So just be impartial and watch the thing and take it for what it is. I'll say I'm slightly biased and I'm slightly leaning towards Meghan because I have a bit of an affinity for her suits. obviously being the first person of color in the royal. Well, is she the first person of color in the royal family?
I think she is.
Unless the Queen made a baby in the 1950s with one of the yardies, I don't know.
Not like that.
Imagine she has kids with one of the yardies. Donnie's telling her, you know the Queen, that's your mum.
Don't tell no one though.
Don't tell no one.
Yeah, you bet, bruv. You keep that buried.
That's
bruv.
the sly payments. You know, you're getting the sly payments in your bank account.
Buried.
That's nice, bro.
But yeah,
but
everyone just be impartial, watch the thing, and I'm looking forward to it. That's what I'm gonna say about it.
Standards.
Shout out to Meghan though, and Piers, stop crying, man. Stop crying, okay? She belongs to Harry now.
Nah, Piers Morgan is funny, man.
Yeah, he is funny. He's funny.
Like some interviews, I'm thinking, this brother, he's going hard on these people, fam. Like, especially with the COVID thing, he was getting
you see the Matt Hancock one?
Huh?
The Matt Hancock one, the one that gave his brethren the contracts. That's been he's been found guilty. He's been found guilty, and he's still guilty of basically awarding contracts to his boys.
No face, no
but
case.
think about it though. If you were in power and your boys are struggling, would you bust them?
Fam,
I'll bust them,
bro. No, you don't. You bust them if they're in.
If they have the qualifications.
Yeah, okay, if they have the qualifications, that's different.
I'm busting them, man.
Man gave a contract to a pub owner.
I'm busting them, huh? You gave a contract to who?
A pub owner.
Yeah, he's violating the thing.
Drink the drink, fam. That's what you need to do.
He's violating.
Because he's violating.
He's
pub owner.
violating.
Drink the drink, man.
Nah.
and then when they asked him, oh, so you know, like, did you do it? He said, nah. Man's got WhatsApp messages to the guy.
Man said a pub owner. What is he gonna do?
Man gave
What's he gonna change?
a PPE contract to a pub owner.
What's he gonna change?
Get discounts on beer, man. Pork scratchings.
And then he tries to say, I don't even know the Don. And then there's a picture of them in their pub together, smiling.
Hey Johnny, what was that video?
He probably gave it to him when he was drunk.
In the pub.
He was like, you know what? I'm drunk. Just sign this. Sign it.
And the next day, it's like, you signed this. Like,
signed it.
oh, you got me with those double JDs.
Yeah, he got me. Donnie was just feeding him alcohol, bro. He was just busting him alcohol.
Hey Johnny, what was that video we were watching of Piers Morgan the other day? Yeah. So there was maddest video. Yeah.
He's funny, bro. I find him funny. Bro.
Maddest video. Yeah. So there's this lady that goes on. Yeah, and she goes, "You cannot change your young child's toddler, like baby, 9 months old. You cannot change their diaper without their consent."
Yeah, I heard about that.
So
What?
So how's he meant to tell you?
What? Hey, nah,
Is he meant to cry louder?
What's this world coming to?
Bro,
when was this?
I've seen the maddest things, bro. It's like the world is upside down.
Wait,
bro.
wait,
You see
when
the
was
maddest
this?
things. I watched that
it
story.
was like a week ago. I watched it. About a week ago.
Oh my god, are you joking?
Man, so you have to ask for his permission.
Bro, she was actively arguing it. Yes, Pierce was so funny.
This world's lost it,
Pierce was like, so what? I should just let my child shit, yeah, and just let him fester there for a year because they ain't giving me the nod. Like yeah, Pierce.
What, is he a manager? Give you the nod, like come off the pitch. Come on,
That's
start warming up, man. Start warming up.
Like she's like, the baby will give you signs. It's like Pierce is like,
How?
Pierce is like, yo, give me a sign. Like, yo, can I change it now? The baby's like, nah, not today, Piercey boy. It was so funny. I can't. Some of the things he said.
Was she being serious?
Yeah.
No, I need to find this video. I need to find this video right now.
Bro, there's bad videos of Pierce. Yeah, he's getting onto people, fam. He's funny, bro. He's too funny.
The Penguin one was when people were talking about being cisgender or transgender or whatnot. They were like, if you want to be a boy, you can be a girl. And Pierce was like, you know what? I'm gonna be a penguin. He's like, everyone. He's like, everyone. I'm gonna be a penguin. He's like, he's like, you know, me and Pingu back in the day, smashing all the things. Me and Pingu, yeah, that's my bedroom.
Yeah, he mocks it still.
He mocks it.
That's why sometimes I like him because he especially when he sticks it on people.
Yeah,
and he's giving you the facts, just facts after facts, and you're just there, and they're just there waffling.
But sometimes you don't let them talk, you know. He just attacks.
Yeah, because sometimes, like, Matt Hancock, bruv, this guy is talking, he's giving the same answer every single time. And this guy's like, well, hold on a minute, you've been found guilty and you're still talking. This guy, mate, do you know what? Let's not get it too deep into it, man. Let's move on.
Let's go to the next.
But I like how Piers Morgan, he holds people accountable. And I like it.
So, I came up with this.